Welcome to my greenhouse. It's the first week of April. We're on the Central California coast, midway between San Francisco and Los Angeles. And the orchid you're looking at now is a cross between an epidendron, which is a cane-type orchid, usually pretty easy growing, and a cattleya called Kyoguchi. This one is M. Sanyo. Bought this plant probably, I don't know, 8 years ago from Sunset Valley Orchids in Vista, California. And it's struggled a bit. It's growing in black volcanic rock. I'm going to change it over and replant it this year in bark and perlite mixture. But just really easy growing orchid. It can take temperatures down to the low 40s in the winter, kept a little on the dry side. And it can take temperatures well over 90 into low hundreds in this greenhouse in the summertime. Has a slightly spicy, sweet scent, particularly on warm summer afternoons. And the blooms stay open and for probably 4 to 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks. The reason I'm showing you this particular plant is Sunset Valley Orchids and Fred Clark has done a great job of taking Kyoguchi as a parent and crossing it with a number of other orchids to develop a wide range of growth habits and flower colors. So let's take a look at a few of the plants that have come out of a flask I purchased from Sunset Valley Orchids in 2017. And I got about 30 plants out of the flask. I've given quite a few away, put them up for auction at Five Cities Orchid Society on our annual auctions. And this one is a light orange with really nice red veining on the lip and in the throat. And this particular plant is growing in some fairly large bark in a net pot. And I tend to water quite a bit in the spring, summer, and fall. So I like net pots because it gives a lot of aeration and air getting into the roots. It never gets waterlogged, and it just suits my method of daily watering. So let's move over a little bit and show you a few other color variants where Kyoguchi, again, is still the parent. This is a much more yellow plant, still coming out of the same flask. 7466 was the SVO designation. And so we've got the darker orange, and then we've got a much more yellow color. And as you can see, I've got these orchids scattered all over my greenhouse. Grows on both the bright side and the shadier side of the greenhouse. Again, more orange. And every one of these offspring in the flask has had the same fragrance, which is quite nice. This one, the lip is much plainer. The veining is only deep in the throat, which is kind of a nice color variant. Again, the standard. And then this one has developed into a much larger plant. I don't know if you can see, I'll give you some scale. The pseudobulb is a good 6 to 8 inches, and then the leaf span, so we're well over a foot. And the flowers, again, same spicy scent, a little larger flowers perhaps. Nice cluster. And then I want to show you one that is a recent introduction. This is the first time blooming for me. And I think this is a really attractive flower. It brings in the reds and the oranges. And we'll take a look at the tag on this one. This is SVO 9309. And this is Angel's Treat SVO Flare time Kyoguchi. And I think that's a really nice color combination. And then just to show you an orchid, again, same Kyoguchi parent that bloomed earlier in the season. There's only 1 or 2 flowers remaining, but give you an idea of the range of colors possible. And we'll take a look at the tag of this. So now we're into white sepals and white lip with the veining. And this, again, is Kyoguchi Sanyo forehead mutation, but with LC button top Tomiko as one of the parents. So I'm continuing to collect variants with Kyoguchi as one of the parents. And I think my recommendation would be if you're looking for an easy to grow orchid that's very temperature tolerant, can take lows in the winter of 40 degrees and highs in the summer in the 90s or higher. Kyoguchi, as one of the parents, is certainly an orchid you should consider. So thanks for watching. If you do want to subscribe to the 5 Cities Orchid Society newsletter, just go to www.fcos.org, and you can sign up for the newsletter. And we do hold Zoom meetings every month, get some speakers from around the world, and it certainly has taught me a lot about how to grow orchids, and I've benefited greatly from the knowledge of other more experienced growers. So again, thanks for watching. Take care.